Hello my friends, it is June 4th, 2019, and today we're talking about the Castlevania franchise. If you know Koji Igarashi, you most likely know that he was involved with the Castlevania franchise for many years, and he created some of the most highly reviewed installments in the franchise. It really started with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and then continued on for many years across all sorts of platforms. And he no longer works at Konami, and our understanding was it was a bit of a messy situation. We don't know the full details, we'll never know the 100% truth, but there's been all kinds of stories about Konami over the years as far as employees being mistreated and leaving in some not so nice situations. I mean, we've all heard the Kojima situation as well, but like I said, we'll never know the full story. All we know for sure is Igarashi doesn't work at Konami. He's been doing his own thing. He's working on Bloodstained, which is coming out at the end of this month. It was from a hugely successful Kickstarter, and obviously Bloodstained is very much in line with Metroidvanias and has that Castlevania feel, but it's not an official Castlevania game. But it turns out Igarashi still has a fond place in his heart for Castlevania, and he would return to the series if asked. In an interview with Gamatsu, Mr. Igarashi was asked, if you had the chance to make another Castlevania, what kind of game would you like to make? And Igarashi says, quote, "There are 2 episodes that we've implied but never finished, so I'd like to finish those. In Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, we implied that Dracula was destroyed in 1999, but no one has yet to tell that story." Gamatsu then asks Mr. Igarashi if Konami offered a chance to return for the Castlevania franchise, would he do it? And Igarashi said sure, just simply sure, one word answer. So Igarashi has plans for the Castlevania franchise that have been in his mind for a really long time now. He just never had a chance to make those 2 games. And if Konami reached out and extended an olive branch, it sounds like Igarashi would be more than happy to jump on. Tablet Talk 777 on Twitter says, "Give 1999, please. Castlevania fans have known that this 1999 related Castlevania was teased for a while, but it never came to be. So hearing Igarashi directly reference it, yeah, makes fans excited because we want to see that game too. But, you know, Konami would have to ask back Igarashi, and I don't know that they're going to do that. The thing is, not much has happened with the Castlevania franchise since Igarashi left. There's been, like, I think there's been a pachinko machine, and then, like a mobile title? Nothing of note, really. I'm not saying those experiences are bad, but everybody's waiting for like the next big installment in the franchise, be it portable or console, and just nothing is happening. I don't know what Konami's plans with the Castlevania franchise are moving forward. I don't know if they're going to do the Metroidvania style anymore, if they're going to try something more 3D related like they did with Lords of Shadow. I honestly have no idea, but I think fans are really hungry for an Igarashi-directed Castlevania, because look at how well the Bloodstained Kickstarter did. It was funded very quickly, and it went way past the goal that they had, and fans are eager to play that type of game, especially when Igarashi is involved. So imagine how excited fans would be if Konami was like, hey, we're doing a new Castlevania, and it's being headed up by Igarashi. I mean, I would personally love that. Sounds like Igarashi is more than happy to do it. If there was any bad blood, apparently it doesn't bother him anymore. As far as Capcom goes, that remains to be seen. But I don't know if this will ever happen. Perhaps we'll have to see how Bloodstained does as far as reviews go and sales overall. And then maybe Konami will be like, you know, it was a bad idea letting him go. Let's bring him back and let's smooth things over. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. But at least we have some Igarashi Metroidvania to enjoy with Bloodstained at the end of the month. Alright my friends, that's the video for June 4th, 2019. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow with something, whatever it is, gameplay, news, I don't know, we'll see what it is. But it all depends on what's going on throughout the day. I don't want to force feed a news story when I don't think it's really notable to talk about. I felt this one was notable, so whatever comes up tomorrow, I will provide some sort of video content for you. So until then, have a lovely day, and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours.